Hello and welcome to day 103. The idea for today will be to try and understand hair and maybe even more things. So I did pick up here a bunch of illustration from NeuroCloud, and I will just go through them and try to understand the flow of the hairs. I think they are more or less saturated, the pictures of NeuroCloud, as far as I can tell. And the contours, like I see this art is more common of the hair at least. And I will just go through it and maybe get wiser, or maybe not. We will see, but that's what I was planning to do for today, for this half an hour. So I don't think there will be a lot of in-between talk. Let's just proceed with the pictures and see what happened. Okay, I can see we are already past time. I think I will do a little bit longer and then sum up my results. Okay, the first point that I notice on my list is that mostly the outline here, the darker part of the hair, are near the face. The more you are in the head also, the brighter are the outline. Also, the hair itself is mostly like contrasts around 20 points from each other. For example, we have here 78 light value, then the darker part is 62. They're not that far away, and in a non-lighting environment I think it's like around 40 to 60 values. So in general, all illustrations are always around 20 and 80. Obviously sometimes when the light hits there's 100, but you usually see on the average 59. The notes will be, by the way, under the video's description instead of writing them here. Maybe make an kind of an example, but I think we will do it more tomorrow with more in depth, like make it to practice because it's already getting late for this day. But let's say I started with this outline. So let's shift the hue a little bit. By the way, the hue shift is around 1 and 5 points always. Not always, but most of the time. Nonetheless, I think it's because of the light stuff. I don't think that someone consciously shifts the hue by a couple of points, but maybe they do. So then we have something like this with 20 more values of the hair. I must say it's already looking better. Also, one notice that the saturation almost never goes beyond 50 mark. If you look at this enhanced giant color wheel, the most colors are in this block. Like the saturation around, the lightning around 80 here and the saturation 50. And then we go something like this. Don't overstep 50 saturation and don't overstep everything else. So I think in the future I will remember to move around this block here. And the actual hair has so many freaking layers on top of layers. So I think this just will take practice for me to consciously put those layers. But I think I understood the colors a little bit, and there's just so much hair going on. And I really like this. It needs just to practice, I guess. But you also can sometimes see such a little strings coming outside of the usual normal grow shape, and the line art itself also disappears in between. Something like this. You see it starts like here, goes there, changes also its weight. I think it's because of the further away and stuff. And then connects again, and the line art disappears in this little small strings here. Also the hair very often very curvy at the end. It's like you have one bunch of here and then it goes from here another bunch, but then they connect at some point. So I think it will be where we end for today. Not much drawn, just a lot of theory, but I will try to come up with an idea for tomorrow on an illustration to draw. Also to point out there's always a long hair, and for my illustration I need kinda short hair. Study something. But nevertheless, hair is hair. So that will be for day 103. Thank you for watching and listening. I wish you a good day, night, afternoon, and see you in day 104.